Welcome everyone and thank you so much for joining in. As you can see, the price of Bitcoin after testing the target from this head and shoulder pattern around 22,500 is showing this really nice bounce. But the question here is, will this trend also continue towards our final target, which is around 26,000 area? Because according to this pull flag, we have found out if this continuation is going to happen according to the flagpole, our target is going to remain around 26,000. And also using this Fibonacci extension line, the 100% Fibonacci extension line is lying around 26,000 area. So 26,000 is definitely going to remain as our target for this August month. But if you look at this continuation pattern, during this continuation pattern, we had this head and shoulder, and according to the head and shoulder, it's a sign of reversal. And yesterday, when the price of Bitcoin came exactly at the target line, you can see 22,500 area. After that, we are showing this bullishness. So if this is going to be a trend continuation, then we could be also forming another flag formation around this area. Why? Because if we look at this price structure here, this is something what we talked on my previous video, because we found out each and every time the price of Bitcoin has showed this bullishness, we had this very nice impulsive movement and also made a new higher high. When the price started retracing again, we also broke above this upper line area from the descending channel and started this new impulsive movement, forming another higher highs. And if you look at the retracement, this was actually a higher low. Now the trend is following this higher highs, higher lows continuation formation. And if this is going to be another bullish continuation here towards the 26,000, forming another bull flag type of formation, then you can see, guys, the price of Bitcoin here could be also forming another new higher highs, because this is clearly higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern type of formation for Bitcoin. So that's why if we want to continue this bullishness, we have to remain above this 22,500, 22,600 at any cost. But if we look at this price structure here in a bit different way, before I switch into other chart, I just want to make you aware we have up to $5,150 crypto exchange bonus available for you in the description down below. PHEMEX is giving around $4,100 bonus after your initial deposit, and BYBIT around $1,050 bonus. So if you are an experienced trader, if you want to take advantage of this market volatility, the link is provided in the description down below, so feel free to check it out. Let's keep it very simple. What I'm going to do, I am going to add this falling trend line here like this, because you can see this falling trend line was actually acting as a line of resistance. You can see each and every time the price tested around that area, what happened? We had this rejection. And when the price of Bitcoin, after breaking out of it, came back around this same falling trend line, we found support. And after that, the price of Bitcoin also showed this really nice bounce. Now, if you add another falling trend line here to the downside, then you can see, guys, this actually looks like a falling wedge formation. And according to this falling wedge, this is also a bullish formation. If this is going to continue, then we are aware, guys, this falling wedge scenario is also pointing us the price here in the medium short term could see a movement at least towards this 24,000 area before again showing any sort of a bullishness. So this 24,000 is definitely going to remain as our potential immediate short-term price target according to this falling wedge. I know many would also look this in this manner. I mean, the continuation here in this manner, that's fine, because if that's going to happen, you can see 26,000 is going to be our target area. And we found out with the previous example from this bull flag and also this Fibonacci extension line, 26,000 is definitely going to remain as our target area for this August month. But for the medium short term, 24,000 is going to be looked as our potential target for Bitcoin. The reason why I'm actually showing you why the price of Bitcoin could show this bullish continuation here in the medium short term and also in the upcoming days is because yesterday, when we had this retracement, not just only after testing the target from this head and shoulder around 22,500, but also, guys, also here in a daily time frame, the price of Bitcoin found support at this 20 exponential moving average. And if you have been following me for a while, I have been very clear about this retracement. We were actually expecting the price of Bitcoin to see this retracement around this 22,500 and also this 20 exponential moving average, the green line, acting as a support. And yesterday, when the price of Bitcoin tested the support around that area, after that, you can see we had this really nice bullish daily candle forming. So this 22,500 is definitely going to be one of the most important support which we are not allowed to break, because beside this, 20 exponential acting as a support. If you are aware, in a weekly time frame, the price of Bitcoin had another support from this 200 weekly SMA, because we have found out this same line in the past price action acted as a support, and when the price of Bitcoin was trying to break above it, same line acted as a resistance, you can see here. But now, since this weekly was above this 200 weekly SMA, we said this same line could be acting as a support. And yesterday, around this 22,500, after reaching around that area, even this 200 weekly SMA actually held the price, and now we are also above it. So that's why, guys, that's why this is a very good sign. I mean, the price of Bitcoin remaining above this 200 weekly in a weekly time frame, and in a daily remaining above this 20 exponential moving average, because we know if we break the support on this 22,500, then we have to look at this ascending broadening wedge, which is also playing out parallel, because we are aware in the daily time frame, if the price of Bitcoin is going to lose the support around this 22,500, 22,600 range, then this key line, which has acted as a strong line of resistance in the past price action, could be failing. I mean, the line which acted as a resistance could be holding the price. This is exactly what we said, and that's why when the price of Bitcoin retraced around this 22,500, we found support. And exactly after reaching around that area, you can see we are also seeing this really nice bounce here in price action of Bitcoin. So here in a daily time frame, even though this is a bearish scenario, as long as we are going to remain above this 22,500, 22,600 range, this could still play out in favor of bulls before again showing any sort of a trend duration. I mean, a bullishness towards this 24,000, even 26,000 before deciding what to do next. So that's why, guys, that's why let's hope that the price of Bitcoin in a daily time frame remains above this 22,500, where the support from this 200 weekly SMA is lying around, also the 20 exponential is lying around, and also we have reached the target from this head and shoulder formation. So that's why right now, as long as we are going to remain off that line, things are still in favor of bulls. So this is what I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please destroy that like button, and also for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.